In this video, we're going to explore 3 ways to rebound from a no using covert persuasion. How much persuasion is enough, and when do I stand down? It's a subjective question that you'll have to answer based on your own desires and ethics. I typically try between 2 and 4 times, that is loops, with different reframes depending on the moment, the environment, the target, my mood. All of these things go into the experience of a persuasion. This is, of course, unless I get contraindicated that the target is ready to make a yes or to agree, to purchase, to buy, to move forward, whatever. But I have a deep belief that persuasion should be an effortless, full-body experience, and I'm going to come from a place of strength and recognize that sometimes it just doesn't happen in that way, in that moment, with that person, for whatever reason. Now, when I get a big fat no, what do I do to gracefully save face? 3 things. First, stay cool. Getting angry in the face of rejection just shows powerlessness, and it will usually estrange your target. So if you don't want to be like a toddler at a supermarket who's just been denied one of those lollipops that they have at the checkout aisles and as a result is stomping their feet and so forth, just be cool, relax. You're abundant and your life is about options, and just because someone said no just means that, hey, there's a new target out there. Next, show respect. Have you ever heard about this idea of holding space? That is that wherever you are, no matter what you're doing and what happens, you are the one to hold your presence in this place. For example, some people say that focusing your attention here, down here, is a way for you to allow yourself to be grounded. I remember a great example of this is one time I'm at the post office and I'm in the process of sending a package. Next to me there's another client, and in front of both of us are 2 different employees. The guy in front of me was the manager. The guy in front of the one to my right was just a helpless postal employee, it seemed like. And I say that because soon thereafter, one of the guy next to me gets furious for whatever reason. I didn't really follow, but he starts screaming and putting down this poor woman. And what happened, and I'll never forget this about respect, was that the individual who was working with me, the manager, walks around to her stall and then calmly and directly looks at the gentleman who is creating the fuss and says, "Sir, I hear you, and we're going to resolve this as fast as possible." But in doing that, it was more about how he said it, and he had really grounded presence, and he had also put his employee behind him, so he almost adopted that protector role. Imagine now that you can protect not only those you care about, but yourself as well. 3, showing vulnerability. Showing vulnerability, or maybe a tinge of softness, and then moving forward can be extremely useful in saving face. You have a poker face, everyone usually does, and those are useful in some contexts, but not here. Because actually, showing a flicker of vulnerability, or maybe momentary disappointment, not too much, a moment of it, actually shows that you invested just a little, in a humane way, into their persuading. It's almost like saying, hey, you're human, I'm human, I tried, it didn't work out, so yeah, I'm moving on. And to wrap this up, if ever, for example, you're in either of those stages and you're looking for what's next, literally, what's next? Start thinking about moving forward. At that point, you can just say, well, moving forward, I'd like to talk about this and this and this. Maybe we can do this in the future. Or moving forward, there's probably 3 other options that I could show you. You can really harmonize it and integrate it for your specific situation. I hope this serves you. Any persuader is going to be receiving periodic no's from their target. In this case, stay cool, show respect, and even a little vulnerability before moving forward onto a new tangent.